Hello, my name is Cesur Ölçenoğlu. I'm one of the founding partners of Interactive Kredi, and I will be introducing our company to you. As you know, we all in our daily lives, or as we do work, we lend money to people, and we always wonder whether this debt would be paid back as well. When we're renting or when we're using borrowing loans, we either bank loans, we either borrow or lend money. So in such relations, we help with the assessment of the power to pay back and for setting terms and limits. We create a trust score from 0 to 1000, 0 being the lowest and 1000 being the most trustable customer. According to Fintech, we have purchased 704 million reports, but 36% are debt which can never be paid back. The top reason for this, we believe, is that whether you're renting or you're trying to sell something or lend bank loans, you need different decision-making processes, but you always have to look at one single report. In order to solve this problem, we have developed 5 different products for different industries. We have developed a credit report which shows people the way on how they can borrow loans. It has reached 600,000 users and sold more than 150,000 times. Last month, we have developed the rent report, which helps parties about whether the tenant is reliable, and we're working with Keller Williams office in order to continue our tests and with 50 other brokers as well. In the future, we will have institutional credit reports and rent-a-car reports. Our institutional credit report is about lending and term sales. On the other hand, our Senet product will help with the bill sales, whether the bill will be paid back or not, or how the time period should be. On the rent-a-car side, we will guide parties about the process regarding renting a car, and we will be developing both B2B and B2C interfaces. How do these products work? For instance, past habits are scrutinized. We merge it with your current data, and between tenants or sellers, we create a security score. So we try to choose clients which have a higher payment score. There are more than 10 companies doing the same work in the US and Europe, and they share a market. But for Turkic states and Middle East, such systems have not developed yet, and we would like to start with such markets where we can be the single player. We are different than Findex, which is our closest competitor. We have past bank payment. We take this from the credit bureau, but we also do something that Findex doesn't do at all. We're also asking why they're requesting this report so that our decision trees can work. We also have a projection algorithm in which we create a balance of assets and liabilities, and we guide the client in deciding due terms. We also add vocational criteria. If you're, for instance, a pilot, or if you're on minimum wage, these are different parameters as well, different decision-making processes. So we analyze all this data, and we guide the user with decisions, and we make suggestions and give advice to clients who have been pushed outside the system to help them in getting back into the system. We are talking to energy and telecommunications industry companies. So in electricity, power, natural gas, or internet bills, such utility bills will be included, so that we will have more realistic results. With the development of our own rent report, we have also started keeping rent records as well, and with the bill report as well, we will be able to assess the payment performance of institutions as well. I should also talk about our revenue projection. We are able to project without receiving any document from individuals themselves, so that we can prevent manipulation solutions. In the US, unbanked customers are included into the system with the rent-a-car module, and from that they do credit scoring in order to include these people into the system. In a similar way, we are going to employ information resources in order to include unbanked customer into the system. We also have a social responsibility aspect as well, and we create advice for people in order to increase their financial literacy. Big companies like Turkcell, Vestel or Evkur are spending millions of liras to solve this problem. But for smaller companies or SMEs, it's not really possible to use such resources, so we continue offering them lower cost solutions. To give you some figures, last January our website traffic was 20,000. Today it has exceeded 140,000, which means we have grown by 2,000% in a year. The number of our clients has also increased. In 2019 it was 300,000. Now it has exceeded 500,000 or 600,000 clients in total. What about our report sales based on months and years? First of all, January last year we had 1,000 reports sold per month. Today we sell at least 2,500 per month. Again, when divided into years, compared to 2020 we grew by 34%, and in 21 we increased by 39%. Of course, we have some minor achievements that I would like to talk about. In 2020, we were on the big bank stage and we received 3 awards. One of them was the incubation acceleration. We were among the top 5 companies. We were given a space in E2 Magnet. Also, at the Arı Teknokent, we presented a project to continue our activities, and we have also received some cash reward. Same year, we made a presentation at the Istanbul Stock Exchange, and we received the approval of the committee. Our cooperations continue with the Keller Williams Cadde office for rent reports, Kori Sigorta, Repi, Misafir, or Teklifim Gelsin. With such companies, we have contracts which we believe will help with faster growth. At the Teknokent, we have created a project and received the approval for it, so we continue our activities at the Arı Teknokent. For a corporate credit report, we have finished our R&D and we started coding. We presented this to TÜBİTAK in the past. This was approved, so we continue with TÜBİTAK incentives. We have ongoing projects. We have received invitations from the British Embassy as well as the Malta Business Council to carry our company. We also received an investment offer from Roots in Germany, which is the credit, which also will help us about the potential cooperation with Schufa, which is the credit bureau of Germany. We also have cooperation with Keller Williams Turkey, through which we continue talking with some structures in the US. We can integrate with Rental Karma. Also, we have ongoing meetings in Turkic states, and with those I have shared these as a market, and we have taken steps to penetrate into these markets. So what is the team behind? Myself, Mustafa Gümüş, are the founders of the company. We have banking experience of over 10 years. We started working at Garanti Bank. That's where we met. Then we worked in different banks. He worked in HSBC and Türk Telekom, and he has a risk assessment and software experience of more than 15 years. Myself, I worked at Garanti Bank, Aegeon, and Citibank. I worked in marketing teams for more than 10 years, and for 5 years now I've been the at the management of Interactive Kredi. Our CTO is Sertay Halka, who has an experience of 15 years. He worked in Koç System, Borusan, and Yemek Sepeti in software teams. He has the Microsoft MVP prize, which only 5 people in the world have. Alper Aydın has also worked in Aktifbank, Egon, and HSBC. He is the marketing director in our company now. He is another strong figure. We have 4 software engineers and 5 risk specialists. We're a team of 19 people. We have 1 academic in our R&D as well. At banks, for new branches and customer preferences, we have a specialist who specialized on these topics from Adnan Menderes University, Söke Business Administration Faculty, Dean Yusuf Ziya Şipal, and Sertaç Özinal. Probably everyone in Fintech knows him. He was a general manager of Interbank Card Center. He has been our investors, and in industrial opportunities and network development, he is contributing to us. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.